Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are talking all about individual eyelashes. So let's get this party started. Okay, so starting with what are individual lashes? These are individual lashes. They are tiny, tiny, tiny little clumps of hair that you can individually place on your eye. This is a strip lash. A strip lash is just one eyelash, all the little hairs are connected. Now with an individual lash, these would all be separate and they would all be placed in little clumps. So individual, strip. So I know what you're thinking. What is the difference? What's the big deal? What is individual? What is strip? What do I get from them? Well, some pros of individuals is that they are very, very, very customizable, more so than a strip lash. You can customize a strip lash, but if you mess up, it can compromise the entire lash. Where these, if you mess up, you can kind of trim them in a different way, place them in a different way, and kind of make your mess up a little not so noticeable. The other great thing about individual lashes is that when they do come off, if they do come off, hopefully they don't, but when a strip lash comes off, a whole edge is going to be completely like hanging off. With individuals, when certain ones fall out or one gets loose, you can just pull it off and you still have a pretty decent look because there's still a bunch of other lashes. So these are really great if you're a makeup artist because a lot of times you're going to be working on clients either who are going to prom or homecoming or a wedding where they're not going to have time and they're not going to want to fix their lashes or check to make sure their lashes are in place or good or whatever. So this works because you can put them on and if they happen to come off, it's not going to make it look like a complete mess like it would if your strip lash was just hanging off. So that's why these are so great. The other thing is that you can, like I said, really customize them. You can add a lot for really full dramatic look, but you can just add a couple if you just want a more natural look. Strip lashes, however, are a little bit more one and done. You can put them on, you don't have to worry about them looking good. A lot of times I only really have to like trim the edges. I don't necessarily have to trim like the tops of the lashes. I just trim the edges to fit my eye more. But for the most part, they are pretty much just glue, put them on, mascara, out the door. There's pros and cons to both. They're both equally good in my opinion. It basically just comes down to personal preference. So applying individual lashes is basically the same as applying a strip lash. It's just putting the glue on, putting them on, and you're out the door. So a little tip for you that I mentioned in my previous lash video, hint, nudge, nudge, you should go see that. I suggest getting a cheaper pair of lashes, you know, so that you're not going out there and getting, you know, some bell lashes or some little lashes and then you're like, ooh. Get some cheap ones that you can play around with, try out a couple times, and then you can really, you know, get them fanciful ones. These are from Ardell. I think these were like $3.60, something around there. These are the long black ones. In hindsight, I feel like I should have gotten a couple lengths, you know, to play it up. But I mean, hey, we're just here together. We're just having fun. I'm just going to trim mine if need be. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with 3 or 4 lashes. I'm going to place the lashes in a kind of very broad manner. I'm not going to concentrate a ton on the outer corner or a ton on the inner corner. I'm not going to throw 75 lashes on there. I'm going to start out placing 4 lashes kind of sporadically on the eye. There are no rules in makeup, but one rule that can kind of help things go a little smoother is less is more. Always put on a little, kind of see how you like it, take a step back, you know, look at yourself in the mirror and then decide whether or not you want to add a little bit more. Maybe you're kind of like, okay, I'm just going to the grocery store, I only need a couple. Or maybe you're, you know, you're going on a blind date and you're like, I need to catch this guy, so I got to put on a lot. So you want to add less and then go more. The way I'm going to place them is they're kind of like a V, right? So you have like the corner at the bottom that we're placing onto the lash kind of fans out to a V, right? So I'm not going to place the bottom parts together. I'm going to place the edges, like the widest edge I'm going to place against another wide edge. If this is making sense. No, we're just at a rave. Okay, this works better. I'm going to place them so that they're touching like this kind of. So that's how I'm going to spread them out, and then I'll probably add a little bit more. I might cut a few just so that it kind of starts out like really big here and kind of fans down small toward the inner corner of the eye. You still with me? Okay, good. So today I'm taking my Duo Lash Glue. I love, love, love the House of Lashes Lash Glue, but I am completely out of it, so I'm using this one. This is the one I use in my kit because it has vitamins in it, and it also is hypoallergenic, so it's good to use on different clients, and it's still a great brush tip formula. And like always, I'm gonna wait an ungodly amount of time for this glue to dry. So just like, I'm gonna hold it just like this. If you can't hold it like this, get some tweezers or a lash applicator, just be careful. And I'm just gonna put the tiniest little dollop one there. And I'm really gonna make sure to coat the underside of it as well. So now, we wait. Hello. Back again, up close and personal. Yes, I know I'm not wearing any foundation today. I only have lipstick and brows on. So you're really getting a full show here. So be very careful. I'm also going to be looking into a mirror, but I'm going to start at the outer corner first, and I'm going to place my first one there now that this has dried down a little bit. Another tip that might help you guys is when you have your mirror, make sure that you're kind of like holding it kind of like this, and that you're looking down so that you're seeing the under rim under here of your eyelash. So that one looks pretty good. I must say it is very weird seeing yourself with just one little lash out like that when you're used to like a full spread of lashes. Another thing that I was doing that helps is you can actually like pinch this to your like eyelash like that too, if that helps you a little bit more. They're looking good. You can lightly take a spoolie and kind of jiggle them like this at the base. Make a little wispy looking. Another little tip I have is that you have a limited amount of space to work with on here. So when you put the glue on, it might start to sag down. So make sure that when you're drying them, that you're drying them with the tip going down so that more of the product is clumping at the bottom where you want it instead of pouring down onto the lash. So this next lash I'm using, I actually trimmed a little bit. So I'm going to be putting them, if you can see, in between the big ones to kind of make them look a little more full, but not as long. Ooh, yeah, that'd be looking good. I'm just winging this right now. One of the things I also wanted to mention was that you want to also get as close to the lash bed as you can. Look how pretty and natural those look. Like, if you didn't know that my other eye looks like this, you might be like, does she have lashes on? Doesn't she have lashes on? We may never know. Okay guys, I think that I am done with this eye. I have used a total of 9 lashes from here. I think I've used 4 long ones and 5 short ones that I've cut up. And I kind of placed like a long and then a short and then a long and then a short. And that's how you get them to look really full, but look really natural. Because as you can see, these ones are looking fire. You can like go in and kind of brush them out and kind of mesh them together. Whew. Okay, to save you guys the snooze fest of me putting on the lashes, I went ahead and did the other eye for you. This side went a lot quicker once I knew what I was doing, you know what I mean? So like I set out the 4 long ones I used, and I put little drops of glue on them, and I let them start, and then I started cutting the other ones, and then I set those out and let those dry, so I was able to move a lot faster, and I had more of a process down, if you know what I mean. I did put a little bit of mascara on the bottom, and I brushed a little bit of mascara through. Yeah. I slay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions about individual lashes and how to put them on, or any part of the video that maybe you didn't quite understand, please let me know down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go somewhere because I'm feeling myself. Let's be honest, I'm feeling myself. Bye guys, thanks for all the love. Bye.